everyone's beautiful?
Hello, hello, hello. Yes, everyone is beautiful. Hello, good evening. Yes, thank you. Good evening. Yes, we're live. Hello, everyone. But the camera is just turn to me at the moment.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Honorable Bola. Good evening. Thank you for joining. How are you today? Thank you for watching. Stitches, how are you? Good evening. Thank you for watching. Good evening, guys. Welcome to the post-HMT chat. I have some delegates here still with us, and I thought it would be a nice idea for them to just share their thoughts with you. This is the first day after History Makers Training, November 2017, that they haven't been in class all day. So they've had, I believe, an interesting, maybe a relaxing day today, and I thought some of them would like to share their time with you. So good evening. Thank you for joining us. How are you? Thank you. We've still got a few people, so it's always nice to have a few people with us after the actual rigorous HMT. So good evening. Hello. Theophilus, good evening. Jide, good evening. Thank you for watching. Who else do we have here? Vincent, thank you. Al, thank you. Ireti, thank you for watching. Ayo, how are you? Good evening. Dozie, thank you. Make Wealth, how are you? Hello, Dr. Victor. Thank you for watching. Thank you all. Guys, please share, share, share. You know how we share. We share three ways that I know. I'm sure there are many other ways of sharing, but three ways that I know. And the first one is by you just clicking the share button or the share, tapping on the share name, title or word, and that will go onto your page. Another way of sharing is by inviting people. So you just click on invite, and you can click on the individual's name that you would like to invite. And another way is by tagging. Tagging is becoming my favorite. I used to like inviting because that shows that you're thinking of me and you just want to invite me. But also tagging, what it does is you get a notification from Facebook that says your name has been mentioned. So how do you tag? You do that simply by adding the symbol @ which is the symbol that you use for your email, and the person's name without any space. So the person's name without any space after @ so @ symbol, then the person's name. So please do so as soon as possible, and then we can get started so that more people can join us. It's going to be an interesting one because this is the day after the night before. Okay, as we usually say, day after the night before. Some of you would know that. Maybe some people don't know what that means. It just means the day after the main event. But we had a whole week of History Makers Training 2017 here in Ukraine. The theme of the training was personality, and we now have personalities that are still here. They decided to stay a little bit longer before they go back home. So here with me, I have several people. I would get them to actually just introduce themselves briefly. It's a close knit of people that are still with us, and I'm really excited to see and actually to hear their thoughts. I thought also it would be a good thing for you also at home or wherever you're watching from to just see how they're feeling now. You know, everything has kind of mellowed down a little bit from HMT daily over, I think, 18 hours of training every single day for the past 5 days. Just being around here now and, you know, just being with us. So I have with me here, I'm going to turn my camera. Actually, I'm going to turn my camera to the other side. So I'll just have people introduce themselves. I think one person that is really ready right now to speak is our very own Pastor Pierre from France. So I think that he's ready right now to talk. So I'm going to turn the camera. But before I do so, guys, please, for one more time, why don't you just share, share, share. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Pastor Pierre, I'm from France, and it's my second time here in Ukraine at Dr Sunday Adelaja house, and we had a real great time with the HMT and all the people there. Very wonderful people who are shaped into personalities. So it was so great. I've heard about HMT in viewing videos, and I wanted to make it first in April. I wasn't able to do it, unfortunately, but this time was the good time. and I wanted to experience it by myself, and I'm very glad, so happy, and I have a plan for my life now. With this week, I have so many things to vision, to do, to work on myself and to implement. I'm so happy because I've jumped into a wide new knowledge. So it was a real great time, real worth of my investment, which in fact was few for me because I'm just the next door. France is very close to Kiev. Well, that's my point.
Thank you very much, Pastor Pierre. So he's just giving us a short history of his encounter, well, his thoughts on HMT, coming to HMT, actually the history of how he came about coming to HMT. So he used to watch HMT live, and he's seen it also on YouTube. I believe Sunday Adelaja official. He wanted to come previously, but he wasn't able to make HMT. But this is the second time here in Ukraine. So he's talked about it, about being a personality, the topic of this HMT, how it is for him. But we're going to go into more depth. I just want other people to introduce themselves, and before we start going into exactly what they got out of this HMT, how they're feeling the day after, especially how they're feeling and what they're going to take home with them. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera again. Before I do so, I'm just going to say hello to a few more people. Hi, Ify, how are you? Thank you for joining. Okay, we have Chinwe here, so she's going to introduce herself again. Hello, Rochelle White, thank you for joining. Samara, Easy, Dozy, good evening. Hello, Pastor Irene, thank you for joining. Ifeanyi, good evening. Zadok, how are you? Susan, good evening, thank you for joining. Queen Anastasia is here, and in fact, you will see her soon. Hello, Paul. Good evening. Thank you. Miss Song. Ayo. Thank you. Sandra. Thank you. Benny Gift. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Hello, Charles. Victoria. Thank you very much. Osawa Ruth. Thank you. Arit. Good evening. Tad. Good evening. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for joining us. Please share with as many people as possible. I'm going to turn the camera now to Queen Anastasia and her lovely, you will see both image right now. Hello, lovely daughter. Okay.
Hello. Hello, kings and queens. How are you? Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Anastasia McDonald. And Queen M or Queen Mayowa has named me as the real queen. I don't know why, but this is my third time of attending HMT, and I must confess that of all the HMTs, I would say this has been the most powerful, most extraordinary, most intensive, most transformational, and I really, really, really thank God for being here and for being, along with my daughter. She's I wouldn't say she's my spiritual, because she's more than my spiritual daughter. She'll get to talk in a minute. But I came with my daughter, and it has been amazing. I have never understood what it is to be a personality, like the way we did through this training. And even as I'm sitting here, my mind is just buzzing with all the information regarding personality. I'm absolutely transformed, absolutely thankful, absolutely grateful for the intensive training that Dr. Sunday Adelaja took us through. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Now, I just want to say this. Some of you might think that, okay, you came for the first HMT in January, the second one in March. You were here for the trainer. So why come again? You don't know. You can never stop learning from Dr. Sunday Adelaja. He is a trophy of wealth. He is an absolute, should I say, a bottomless pit of wealth. And I'm really grateful to God, that I was able to make it this third time, because now I feel like, the first time I came, I was like this. I felt like I jumped this level. The second one I came, I felt like I jumped that one. But with this one, I feel like I'm going to be jumping that.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful. before we have your daughter speak, it's really amazing. I love when Queen Anastasia speaks, because she has so much depth of understanding, I think, purpose, really. Because for somebody to be here for the third time, and not just be here in Ukraine, but here for HMT for the third time, I'm sure, like she said, you're wondering why, why would you come to 3HMT? I've actually heard people saying that they want to come to HMT, but they're wondering because they've been before, so they're wondering if it's HMT 1 or 2. Okay, let me just explain that part to anyone. Each HMT is totally different. We have different themes and different topics every time. You can never come to one HMT and it's similar to the first one, or it's the same. So if you're ever wondering, you're out there and you think, okay, I've attended one HMT before. No, of course, one HMT should really help you, but it's like knowledge. You can't say that I have seeked knowledge, or I had understanding in one area and I don't need that another understanding, or I don't need more depth of understanding in another area, even in the same area. So for those of you that are wondering, like Queen Anastasia said, HMT coming over for several HMT, she knows what she's achieved. She's invested her time, she's invested her resources to come in here, and it's paid off, and each time she's coming back. So if you're out there and you want to come to HMT, please feel free. If you're out there and you've been to one HMT before, so you're thinking, okay, I don't need to come to another, you've heard right from one delegate have been to 3 HMT, and we have people that have been to 4 and even more, and each one, they are blessed for being here or even attending at all. So thank you very much for that. So guys, let me just ask you to share one more time. I'm going to turn the camera again to Queen Anastasia's daughter, so she would tell us her own account of her experience here so far in HMT. And guys, let me just say, I think that is too quiet. It's not in Dr. Sunday's nature at all. I don't know what it is. I know people may be tired, but if Dr. Sunday was here, it would be like laughter, ha 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 ha, So I think that we should be in the same kind of spirit. Of course, you can be how you are, but I just feel like it's a little bit quiet. Like we all, just so composed. Is it because of the camera? Just forget it, camera. Just imagine you're talking to friends. Friends in the same room, and we're talking together to find out what happens in the last few days. Okay? So I'm going to turn the camera again.
Hello everyone, my name is Mayowa and I am Queen Anastasia's daughter, and I'm still really tired, to be honest with you.
That's really good.
I am tired. It's been a long
real
week,
experience,
but it's been a rewarding experience. I'm here because my mother has always gone on about HMT. Every time she comes back, she's like, daughter, you need to come and experience this for yourself. It's so overwhelming. There's so much love. There's so much to learn. Every time she comes back, she comes back oozing with like new information. So I was like, I need to go, to Ukraine with her as well and experience it for myself. And because every time she would come back, she would talk about it, and I would just be like, yeah. But experiencing it for myself, I now know why she is so eager, like why she wants to come back again and again and again. It's been such, a blessing just to be here, and I will be coming back with her in January, okay? But yeah, it's been such a blessing, honestly. I would encourage anyone, it's one thing to just listen to Pastor Sunday. I would encourage everyone who wants to learn, who's willing to learn, who wants to know the truth, to come here and experience it for yourself. Trust me, you will not regret it. So yeah, that's my take on that.
Wow. Thank you. That was brilliant. Wow. Daughter, mother. And somebody just said here, I saw a comment here that says, this is good. Mother saw the gold and diamond in HMT and brought the daughter to tap from it. That's brilliant. Romanus, that's very well put. So thank you very much for that. Yes, mother saw the gold and diamond in HMT and brought the daughter. And that's how we should all be. So if you've ever come to HMT, please share it with your friends and family. Let them have the same knowledge, the same understanding, and then let them make a choice and decide. We have old HMT programs. We have them recorded, so you can always go on YouTube, Sunday Adelaja Official, and if you prefer, you would have SoundCloud as well. You can listen to it, and you can also listen to it on Telegram. So there's several platforms that you can listen to air all the teachings. Of course, a lot of people like seeing the visual, so you can always go to YouTube, Sunday Adelaja Official. And if you're interested in the next HMT, we have an HMT that's coming up from the 2nd to the 7th of January. This was strategically placed in the dates that we have, 2nd of January to the 7th of January 2018. This is because we know that a lot of you, especially in the West, even everywhere in the world, you will be in the Christmas season or Christmas New Year season, and you would have holidays. And I know personally, I used to go back to work in a second week after New Year, and never go back to work the first week, because I usually have the Monday bank holiday and then I have the other day, so I take the extra 3 days. So if you want to do so as well, it's just a suggestion. I think it's enough time for you to plan it and be able to come. So go and book your ticket now and join us from the 2nd to the 7th. That's the HMT. But of course, you can come earlier and spend Christmas and New Year's Eve with us, stroke New Year. It's always fun here. There are fireworks everywhere here. This is going to be my first year here as for Christmas and New Year. So I'm looking forward to it. So you can also join us. So I'm going to turn the camera now. We have here, I don't even need to introduce her. I think most of you already know her. Okay, so I'm going to turn your camera. Hello.
Hello everyone. My name is Rafina Addison. And it's been fantastic. It's been really, really wonderful being a part of this HMT training. I only got connected to Pastor Sunday Adelaja in August, when he invited all the Nigerian pastors to turn in and then listen to him, to hear him out. So that was when I connected with him. But when I saw the HMT, I knew that I have to be here to take advantage of this history-making training. And it's been so awesome. The information, the love, the one-to-one touch, the humility, everything is out of this world. Mm-hmm. And not only that, within a week, meeting Dr. Sunday Adelaja face-to-face, meeting Dr. Aaron Emmanuel Aigbe face-to-face, and being under the tutelage of Professor Chris Imafidon is like you have just been given millions of pounds. That's the only way I can describe it. And so the topic, the main topic we had was how to transfer from being a biomass or somebody who lives for the things of the world to somebody who is focused on the things of God, on serving the people of God, and serving purpose. So how do you become a personality? When you recklessly abandon yourself for the service of humanity, for the service of God, and the service of people and of purpose. So you are focused, you lose yourself, you decide, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do in my life. And so after it all, you have to know how to read a book in a day. To be able to work with Dr. Adelaja, you have to be able to read a book a day. So if you are coming, please learn speed reading before you come. That's a little advice. And just before I forget this, with Professor Chris Imafidon yesterday, he said that every child, every teenager, every young person, and especially because of the Africans and the Nigerians that we're talking about, that we are trying to go and reach out to, need to be playing musical instruments. At least 3 musical instruments. And they need to be singing somewhere, if not in the choir, somewhere where they can practice, use their vocal cord, because it said science has proven that if they use the musical instrument and they use their voice, it helps their brain to work at maximum capacity. So he said, geniuses, all our children are geniuses. They only need to use their brain. And it's not only children, adults can learn it as well. He said we can learn another language in 5 days. So, so for me, what I've done today, because I've had one-to-one with with Dr. Sunday Adelaja and with Dr. Aaron, and what I've done is they've helped me to see the way forward, really. So it's like I do a lot of things before, but I need to put all those things, I need to focus on this way forward now. That is, we were presented with what we're going to do in Nigeria, transformation of Nigeria. There was a presentation about that, and that's awesome. And I think everybody needs to be on deck to go and be part of that. I have signed up for that. So today I've been putting into practice everything that I've learned. I've sharpened my LinkedIn account, my Facebook account. I've sharpened it up, and the slogan that I formed with one of my mentor is fighting. This is what I do in the natural, but just helping me to be able to go to the next level, fighting injustice, liberating people, and adding value to people. And this is what, so I am signed up to go and be part of what Dr. Sunday Adelaja is going to be doing with Nigerian transformation. There's no going back. This is it. This is the life that I need to pour out my life to. I'm going to educate people. We've prayed enough. Nigerians, you have prayed enough. We need to start working very hard. Jesus worked hard. God works hard. And miracles cannot take the place of working hard. We need to work hard to prosper. Miracles will not do it. So don't let me take all the time. I think I'll just stop here. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much. This is really great. Can you believe Rufina is over 60 and she's still on fire like this, willing to learn, just got in contact or in the knowledge of Dr. Sunday in August this year, not even last year. And she's already here. You can tell she's a go-getter. She's not waiting around. She's not messing around, and nothing is going to stop her. So I think I want to take a leaf out of her tree, or however they say it. She's just been amazing, and she's giving you a lot of information about what's happened to her before and after, during and after HMT. And also she spoke about the one-to-one that you have. So let me just explain to you a few things that happened during this particular HMT. This HMT's theme is personality. So it's how to become a personality. What's the difference between a personality and, should we say, mere mortal or just ordinary human being, and how to attain to be a personality in life. And during that time as well, we had different speakers. We had Dr. Aarons. A lot of you will know Dr. Aarons. I can't pronounce the last name properly, but check him out. Aarons Emmanuel Aigbe. So check him out. We'll put a link of his name there. And then we also have Professor Imafidon. So Professor Imafidon is classed as the most intelligent family in the UK. So the most intelligent family in the UK. So not just him and his children and his wife, all of them all together have been awarded to be the most intelligent family in the UK. What an honor to actually have those two people with us, teaching and giving us their wealth of understanding. And it's just been an amazing HMT. I mean, I know that Queen A said that this HMT has been the best, but each HMT always topped the next. And each person that attended HMT, they also have a one-to-one with Dr. Sunday, so which is their time with Dr. Sunday, and they also have one-to-one if they request with the speakers as well. So this is just great. If you want to know a little bit more about HMT, please write to us. HMT a team would reply to you, which is God's Embassy. What is it? Guest at godembassy.org. That's guest at godembassy.org. I will repeat that because I was messing up a bit. Guest with that S. So GUEST at godembassy.org. and we will reply you. That's an email that you can send us, or you can go directly to the website sundayadelajablog.com/visit, and you'll find a form there that have some information, enough information as well to keep you going. And please, guys, don't forget we have one that is coming up from the 2nd to the 7th of January 2017, so you can always join us for that. I'm going to turn the camera again, and we have the next speaker to just tell us and share their experience with us. But, you know, after everyone has introduced themselves, this is just a few people remaining. Half of the people, even more than half, have already gone back home. You know, they have to go back to work tomorrow. And the people that are here, I thought it would be a nice thing for us to have a chat. But at the moment, we're not having a chat. We're just going around, just talking about our experience. But I really want us to have a really raw, easy chat with you guys, so that you guys can just feel us and feel exactly what the experiences are from HMT and also beyond. So I'm going to turn the camera now, and I don't need to do any introduction. We have the wonderful Miss G.
I don't know what that introduction anyway. Okay.
Okay.
We just finished HMT. You can tell we've been drilled. It's like going to orientation camp. Oh, it's not like
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's like going through orientation camp. Is that not what it's called? Yeah. So it's still an experience. Let me talk about the conditioning. Yeah. Part of the message helped me, and most of us realize how we've been conditioned by culture, tradition, and the people around us, church as well. So, and now hearing the truth, it just takes time for it to sink in and allow you to meditate. You need to meditate on it and see areas. For me, I actually went into practical areas I could apply all that we've been taught. About being aware of the plight of the people around us. When you're not going through something, you assume others are not going through it. But being more aware of what people are going through, and not just being aware, taking practical steps to see that you set up structures that will help alleviate those issues for people, and make it also now like creating a new tradition, but a better tradition. Creating a new tradition so that people coming after us can enjoy those benefits without even knowing that someone made the effort to correct things. So a lot has transpired this weekend, and I'm also amazed about the things DSA shared towards the Nigerian transformation agenda. It's gladdens my heart. Like I found myself dancing, like there was no music, I was just dancing out of joy, knowing that wow, finally something is happening, something good is going to happen, knowing the hearts of my people, they will be receptive, because the truth will be taught, and action, positive action, is also being taken to see that people's current situation is made better. So that's all I have for now, and you can still tell I'm overwhelmed. It's like I'm still meditating and going through chewing. There's a lot. We've been fed a lot, so I'm still chewing and digesting, and hopefully with time you see results. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Wow, this is real life, real experiences with people. A lot of people are still kind of sober, should I say, with the information received, with the overwhelmed information. There was no classes, nothing today other than no church either. Did anyone go to church today? No. Okay. Yes, we had a church. I think somebody was asking me about church. I can't remember last night, and I was like, church? I'm not anti, maybe I am actually anti-church. I wanted to say that I'm not anti-church, but maybe I am, because the state of the church at the moment is just not good, and it's really draining us. It's draining people when they should be achieving purpose and working towards the gifts that God has given them, and using that gift to help the world, to support the world, to be a solution to this world. We're all in attendance in churches. But, don't let us go to that, because I know it's a very controversial topic. A lot of people fight against it, especially when I say it. When other authority speaks about this, sometimes they're willing to listen. But don't worry, I will be an authority at some point to talk about this. But even I myself, I'm just still getting out of the mentality of not thinking of church as such a big deal, and that I am the church, and everywhere I go I should carry the church with me. That's not going into a four wall to call it a church. But before I go on, I'm just going to ask you again, guys, please share this. Let as many people as possible join us in just getting the experience, the first-hand experience from delegates from the HMT November 2017. There's some here, some have gone home already, but there's some still here just chilling with us, and we really love that. We appreciate the time that they spend here after HMT. It really shows that they're not just here to just grab and go, but I do know that even those who grab and go, they have to, because they have to go back to work or their family or commitments that they have. So I appreciate everybody. There's just been a ping up about the next HMT. The next HMT is from the 2nd to the 7th of January 2018. So please join us. It's about 6 weeks from now. So we'd love for you to join us so that you can also be part of this and be here sharing your thoughts with us next time. So I'm going to turn the camera to our very own Miss Chichi.
Hello. Right, Chiwe here. I'm sure you all know me already. There's no need introducing myself again. What can I say? This HMT is something different. I've always told my people that each time you listen to Pastor Sunday, it's a different ball game, something new. Nothing is the same. Coming to this HMT for me has actually made me become somebody I want to be. Why did I say that? I've always made my decisions based on sentiment. I want to make sure I please this person, that person, and all these persons. But that's not it. You can do everything you like to please people. You never will please them. But knowing the truth, the fact that I've come to understand what it means to be a personality, the difference between what I do or what I've been doing and what I want to do now is the important thing for me, the truth. So knowing the truth is the only thing that I want to live my life, the rest of my life. Doing things because it's the right thing to do, based on the word of God, not because, I feel this way, or somebody will feel bad. It's not about that. I'm not going to go off my way to make anybody feel bad, but I'll make my decisions based on the fact that this thing I'm doing, from the word of God, what I understood is not right, so I'm not going to do it. I'll be polite about it, and I will apologize, but I will do the right thing. So I'm going to differentiate my relationship with you and what you do. That's the difference for me. Because what I do is that, she's my friend, I don't want her to feel bad, Then I end up doing what is not right. And I will regret it within me and say, oh God, I shouldn't have done this. So I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to do that. Viewers, please, don't get it wrong. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. I'm just trying to make you understand that this is what I've learned from this HMT. And that is what I'm going to use to base my work in life now. And there are things I used to do, even at work. There are things I do. I take sentiments, let me leave vice. No, no, it's not going to be that way. I'll call you and I'll tell you that this is wrong. And if I tell you, you don't listen to me, I'll leave you. I can force you. But what I'll do is that when things go wrong, I'll tell you, well, that's the truth, I told you. That is going to happen. So this is it for me. As for the training itself, I saw a different system for myself, because when I came the first time, I didn't have anything in mind. I just came, I want to see Pastor Sunday. Let me know if it's this same guy that I knew. I just wanted to see him. That was my excitement. It happened that it coincided with the HMT, so I didn't pay attention to anything. But this time, I paid more attention. I'm more like, I want to learn, I want to know. Because having listened to him for this, let me say 1 year, a lot of things has been going on in my own life So there are changes going on, and those changes are my mindset, the way I see things, the way I do things. So some of my friends told me, "Oh, Chichi, even the way you talk, things have changed." I said, "Well, I guess it's the word that I'm hearing. I'm trying to change my mindset to enable me to help other people." So please, guys, if you really have the opportunity to come for HMT, I will advise you to come, because it will push you to know the things you are capable of doing that you never knew you could do. And that's, for me, that's what it is for me. So thank God for you guys.
Wow, wow, wow. Guys, I want to salute myself, I want to salute Miss Chinwe, it's really, really sincere to hear somebody, it's really, really great to hear somebody so sincere like Miss Chichi, Chinwe and Nanaba. If you don't know who she is, now you know. So it's Chinwe and Nanaba. And I just love her spirit, the boldness. This particular HMT, which is about personality, there's no way that you can come here and still be the same, and still be in your shell and not stand up for the truth. You will be somebody that things will change. Your friends and family might desert you, but just be ready, because personality are not afraid, especially when they're standing on the truth. And I just love, in the few days that she's been here, she's made up her mind, she's made a decision, she knows what she's going to do, she knows where she's having challenges and how she's going to make those changes. And I just love hearing her saying what she just said to us now. She's going to stand up for the truth, she's going to stand for the truth, no more sentiments, no more, feeling bad after thinking I want to make somebody feel good, or I want to make the only allegiance that she has now is to the truth. And that is just so beautiful to hear. And I think we should all be like that. But it might take time. It might take some training as well. It might take some experiences. Never mind, don't beat yourself up. That's just one thing that I would also want to share with people. That if you're not there yet, or you're not the same way, don't beat yourself up. And also, don't beat other people up. Because all the time we talk about ourselves and what not to do to ourselves. But if we don't want to do it to ourselves, please do not do it to other people. Because sometimes we see people that are strong, they're bold, and the things that we would love to be, but we hate on them and we think, oh, this person is too much, or this person is like this. Please, if you're not like that, that's okay. But if they're like that, just accept them, love them also for who they are. And the other thing I also want to share from Miss Chichi's comment just now is that, all of the time we would say to people that, when you tell them not to do something, right? This is the cliche living, right? The dogma. And they do those things and we just keep quiet, and you say, I'm not going to say, I told you so. Why don't you say that I told you so? I just don't know. Not to gloat. I know maybe this is the Christian way, I don't know. But sometimes you do need to tell people that I told you so, because they need that to know also, so that they can also make them up their mind. But telling them that I told you so doesn't mean that you don't love them or you don't respect them. But let them know that, look, I told you about this, you decided not to. And also, when you tell other people you told them so, allow other people also to tell you that they told you so. Okay? So that's fair, all right? So let us be bold. Let us be strong and loving. We can tell each other off, but let's do it in love. And when we do it, don't let us condemn each other. And it goes both ways. So I always want us to remember that anyone that is going to tell you off should also be able to hear from you. And if you're willing to tell other people and be bold, please also be willing to accept when other people tell you things. So I'm loving this, and I'm looking forward to the next week, because yesterday I had an interview with her, was it 2 days ago, and she spoke so boldly. So I'm looking forward to her. And you know what? I'm really excited, because I'm looking forward to everybody, the new people, the new people that would emerge, or the new personality that will emerge in people. I'm so looking forward to it, because at the moment, I'm not sure if anyone realizes, but they cannot be the same going back home. Things will change. I was telling somebody today that, after going back home, after 3 months of being here, I know they haven't been here for 3 months, and I went back home, I was just listening to people like, oh my God, when can I just leave this? How can I contribute to this conversation? I don't know what to say, because I have changed. Something that's transformed inside of me, and this is going to happen with everyone as well, especially in this intense training that they had. So again, without further ado, please share. But I just want to turn to the next delegates right now. Our next delegate to speak, she's bold already. You know, I know. So I'm not I'm not popping her up, but she's a very bold woman. You know, you will see some of the videos if you go on YouTube. You see some of the videos that we did just so that the delegates can talk about the experience during HMT, and it's just been a great one. And I'm really excited to hear what our lady is going to say right now. I'm turning the camera. She's right next to me here. Ooh, I didn't need to do that. Okay.
Hi everyone. Hello.
Ta-da!
Hello. This is Ify Fernandez, the bold woman, according to Mayowa.
Find out, guys.
Hi
Find
Rhoda.
out.
I see you. Thanks for joining us. Where do I start from? I don't know. Do you know, guys? Do you...
Thank you, guys. After this, it's going to be a different type of
explosion.
Yes.
You know, we need to lighten the house.
Yes.
You know, come on, everybody. you know, say yeah.
Say woo.
Oh my God. Okay, back to life. Relax. I tell you, I have never in my life seen anything like this. It's such an experience that if we're to be awarded a certificate, I think it should be like a master's degree in a week. Trust me. The information for me is overloading, but you have to find space to put them in our brains, because we actually have the brains to load them. If computers can take all the information, then you know that God has really created us for more than what computers can take. But I didn't know that. So I was living a biomass life. In fact, I think I heard biomass for the first time. The lifestyle of just doing what you like when you like it, just going by life, and life is going by you nothing, no planning. The day you like, you do this, time conversion, time management. Can you believe that this woman, could read 3 books in 1 week? Hello? People that know me, oh my goodness, it's impossible. Look, I encourage you to come for this program, because it's not the same watching it from wherever you are on Facebook. It's not, you cannot compare it. You need to come and see this humble, loving man. I don't call him pastor. I call him DSA, Dr. Sunday Adelaja. I can call him Sunday Adelaja. He doesn't care. You understand? The love he assumes is just unbelievable. You want to live like him. I don't want to go home, but I have family. I have to go. I don't want to go. Can I get a room here and just stay here like you, Mayowa?
You can get a room.
Look, when you become a personality, when you live a biomass life and become a personality, the personality will bring out the product to you. And what does that mean? It means that you will begin to live a purposeful life from the kingdom down to earth. And we don't see God, We don't see Jesus walking around or God walk. It's people around you, all of us here. You can represent God on earth. And what that means is, what are you doing for other people? How are you helping other people around you? Are you watching the homeless on the street and you walk by? I do that. Because it's not my brother or it's not my sister. You feel sorry, hey, it's cold, or hey, you walk by. Did you stop to say, can I get you a hot drink? That is Christ-like life. Did you visit hospital to see people and find out what is going on in other people's lives? It's huge. The little things we ignore. I know that I've been living a wasteful life, but thank God that I found Dr. Sunday Adelaja. It's transformed my life. I will never remain the same again. And if you come here and you go back the same, I don't know if it's heaven or hell or honestly, it's just an overwhelming experience. Is you think you're home. Talk about the team that works with DSA. You wouldn't even know you were in a foreign place. It's love all the way. And you just see Christ-like life in everyone. If you leave me, I'll talk forever. I will just talk forever. But I just urge you guys to listen to him, listen to his teachings. Even those that write things, you disagree, that's fine. It's actually encouraging. But guys, do you know that we're going to Nigeria very soon? Transforming Nigeria. If you see the strategy, you will start packing your bags, getting ready, because you will get visa. It's visa that you will be asking for to go to Nigeria very soon. Get ready. This is real. It's not a joke. This man is real. God has actually packaged him for the purpose we're going to. For the purpose we're going for in Nigeria. And it's not just that. It's not about church. It's not about preaching. It's not about going to church for all the pastors to what do they call them? Bless you or take away the witchcraft. Listen, those your families, your brothers and sisters, your uncles, those in the village, they are not pursuing you. They are not doing anything. It's the pastors that is actually the problem you have. Those pastors you go to for praying, for deliverance. Ask yourself, if you've been going to church for more than a year in, year out, they bless you today. Tomorrow you go, witchcraft, this one, that one, and you continue to go. I am sorry for you. Go and listen to Pastor. Did I call him Pastor?
Yes.
No, to Dr. Sunday Adelaja. Go and listen to his teachings. If you can't come here yet, just take your time. Even if you hear anything he says you don't like, just continue to the next series. Go to different topics. It's awesome. If you want to live a life of personality, if you understand what that means. I used to think personalities are celebrities, you know. You think, they are the personality. They are not. Oh, it's me and you. When you transform yourself from living a worthless lifestyle, because that's what it is. Because all these things we do, and then we die with the brain, with the awesomeness that God has put in us, and we die with it. And then when you get to heaven, what are you going to explain to? What will you tell God when they start asking you a question? What did you do with this? I gave you this. I gave you that. I gave you this ability. What did you do with them? Anyway, bye friends. We're still here, so I may come back. Thank you.
Wow, guys, I told you so. I told you, she's already talking about church and people, what you are, what you're not. She's amazing. And, everyone here, they are amazing. And I think everyone is feeling the same way generally, which is I've had a lot of information. I've got a lot of information impacted on me. I need to go home. I need to now flesh them out and then see what I'm going to do, how I'm going to behave, what I'm going to develop out of this. I cannot be the same. Yesterday she was giving a money back guarantee that if anyone comes here and they're the same or they don't experience that, she will give them their money back. She even gave her name on one of the videos. So it shows you that this is real, and also the people here, they're real. They're very, very much outspoken people. They instantly, become personality because they came to the right knowledge, this right understanding. So please excuse us for not caring so much about churches or the pastors or, the four walls, because we know who we are now. We really do know who we are. So thank you very much, guys. But I still have one more person here. I was going to say earlier that we only have one gentleman amongst us. Like, Pastor Pierre, you're amongst all the women here. But, oh, no. I actually think that this gentleman has been in solitude all day, because this is the first I'm seeing of him today. But I know, there's some great changes that are going on. These are real people with real experience, just like you and I. And, a lot of things is happening. I haven't seen him all day, but he's here with us. He wants to join into this, and I'm so glad that he is. So I'm going to give the camera to him now. and just let him share his opinion, because guys, Dr. Sunday will be back shortly, which is in just under an hour. And today's topic, let me tell you, is going to continue with syncretism. And today is titled, Why All Christians Must Speak Out Against Syncretism in the African Church. So I love anything about speaking out, because people have been gagged for too long. And I'm like, take out the gag, ungag, that's how I am. I am the ungag lady. People have been gagged for too long. The plague of silence. And, why all why all personality must speak out. You have to speak out. Don't let anybody cajole you with you have to humble yourself. You have to be forgiving. Of course you have to be forgiving, but don't let them manipulate those words for you not to speak out or not to say the right thing, or, just to be quick, just to keep quiet in situations where you should speak, because everything is being warped. They use the same words that should be with different situation. They use it to gag you, and no more gagging, okay? You recognize gagging when you say it, and Dr. Sunday will speak about that today. So I'm going to turn my camera. I will allow the gentleman to introduce himself, and I'm so glad that he's here. He's one of the realest person as well. I know I have real Queen A, and I think I have another real king here. So I'm going to turn the camera for him to speak. Thank you. I think, or I am. I am definitely turning the camera. Hello.
Thank you, friends, for being there and listening to us at this moment. I am not a man of many words. My name is Bisi Olamia. I speak very few words. All I want to encourage you is that come empty, so that you can be well loaded. If you come with big bags of empty phrases, there won't be a place to contain the reality. I came with bag of rubbish. It disturbed my first few days up here. Until I dropped the refuse, I had nowhere to pack the real load. Number two, when you come, be prepared to act. The best gift you can give DSA and the family is to use the word. Seeing the product of his work, DSA will live forever. He is not a saint. If you're looking for a pope, you come over here. You'll be disappointed. But when you come over here, you will see yourself. Many of us are doing good works, but the good works are dead works. Us are meant to do the best, but he did what does not belong to him. Doing good works with a wrong concept is going to lead to a dead work, and you will be found guilty. I encourage you to come and listen to the truth. Thank you very much.
Wow. Look at that, guys. A man of a few words, that's really amazing. You can tell, actually, from that speech. It sounds like a speech from Martin Luther King, I really love that, This is real personality. You can tell that he has discovered something. In fact, everybody here, they have discovered something. And it's gold that they're going to go and refine, go back home, refine them, and you will see the fruit of everything that they have accomplished here. What they've seen, what they've heard, you will see the fruit of it very, very soon. That alone is gladdening my heart, and I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to the new people that have been born in this HMT. I can't wait. I really, really, really can't wait. So guys, it's been a pleasure to be here with you. But before I go, guys, I know I haven't read your comments, but this kind of chat has just been kind of like a little interview, everybody going round in circle. I really want it to be a chat and everyone talking and saying something. If we can, I think we would do another one, but today we have to go. But for the one, I would like everyone to just say the one word of what they learned from HMT. So I'll put the camera round one by one. Just say your one word of HMT. I don't know what my one word would be. This HMT for me has just been an amazing one. Every HMT is always amazing. It's always a pleasure. It's always a privilege, most of all, to be here, to meet the great people that I meet. I just, for me, I just see the love of God. Maybe my one word would be love. Then where is the God in it? Okay. Okay, I don't know one more. I can't speak one word. Mayowa.
God is love.
Yes. Okay, God is love, but it just seems so simple. Okay, I don't know what my one word would be. I don't know right now what my one word would be, but I want to say love, I want to say God, because I see just how amazing God is and how amazing people are from when they come in and then from when people leave. Time after time, the transition and just seeing the greatness in individual people. Okay, I've been timed out. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera now. God love, one word each, one word for each part of my brain. I don't know. So I would say love and God. So I'm going to turn the camera now back to Olavisi to be the first person, and I'll turn the camera quickly. Pam, pam, pam. Okay, thank you.
Dua.
Oh, okay. Love it.
Transformational.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She took my word.
I'm just something daddy God, something.
Daddy. One word, Daddy G. Phenomenal. Oh, I love that. Phenomenal. Hello, Pastor Perry.
My word is fusion.
Fusion. Ooh, I love it. Fusion. Wow. Unique. Guys, I'm loving this. Destiny ignited 2 words, but I'm taking it.
Is it? Sorry.
No, that's not the one word. It's not sorry.
No, the thing is that I can't say one word because I don't know what word to actually say. So what I'm trying to say is that, guys, truthful. It's good to be truthful. What I learned is to be truthful.
True.
That's the word.
Truth. Love it.
It's explosion.
Woo! Explosion.
Yes.
Guys, wow. Did you hear that? Explosion. So we had Dua. Then we had transformational, phenomenal, infusion. Then we had unique. Then Destiny ignited 2 words, but we've infused them together. Truth. Then we had explosion. Bang, bang, bang. I'm excited. Oh, guys. Oh, okay. I need to calm down. Yes. Okay. I think we just started. But we have to go. I'm just warmed up right now and I want to go for another hour, but we have to go, guys. We've got a meeting and everyone needs to get ready for the next broadcast with Dr. Sunday. Please join us. This is why Christians must speak and we all must speak. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you all. And before we go, guys, I really do want to thank all the team, the HMT team, the house team, the guest team. Everyone in the house have been amazing. They've done so much, in a short space of time they put this together. And most of all, I just want to thank Dr. Sunday. I can't thank him because thanking somebody is just like this lowest form of gratitude, as I have learned. And the best way to thank somebody is the highest form, which is by replicating them, doing what they do. And that's what I aim to do. So my thanks will be forever in my replication of Dr. Sunday. Somebody wants to speak before we go, so I'm going to send the camera.
No. Somebody's asking for the price. So
Okay, all right. With HMT, the prices, Dr. Sunday don't charge for HMT at all. What he does is for the accommodation and, for the things that you have while you're here, that's what he that's what we charge for. So it's the house, the HMT thing that charges, and we will put the price on the website very soon. So just book your ticket. 2nd to the 7th of January 2018, okay? And there's different price range depending on the accommodation that you have chosen, all right? So that's how it is. And if you have any challenges, please let us know. We would always aim to help each other, okay? So thank you very much. See you soon. See you. Bye.